All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I begin by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakwakadash, the bonds to the elders and apostles of great mills, who well, peace, blessings, salutations to those electors out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening to this truth with our sincerity. I already made a blessed election be upon your houses. All right, the topic of this lesson is basically going to just be on some current events, and what's going on right now on the planet Earth. And, right now a lot of things are happening. And I have, three articles here from the End Time Headlines. All right. And the first one right here is titled Paris Olympics Drag Queen Torchbearer Has Message for Critics. We aren't going anywhere. All right, or we aren't going nowhere. And as we know, in this year's the 2024 Olympics, the opening ceremony, there was a lot of symbolism. There was a lot of satanic symbolism. There was a lot of mockery. All right, all types of debauchery and foolishness, man. All right, this is a popular topic that's being discussed at this current moment. But hey, these devils are already known for doing things like this, man. This is nothing new. All right, but this is just what's getting the most attention currently. I read a little bit on this. It reads a drag queen who was one of the many torchbearers for the Paris Olympics had a message for the critics in amid uproar over the opening ceremony, which appeared to mock the Last Supper. Nikki Doll, was among the drag queens to carry the torch of the Olympic flame, but also performed during the one segment of the ceremony. Doll posted an image on his Instagram story claiming the image depicted was not of the Last Supper, but the feast of Dionysus. The opening ceremony did ruffle some feathers, and I love it. Dahl wrote on his Instagram stories on Monday morning, you know why? Because the Olympics are the biggest stage in the world, and us queer people have always been the audience of other people's lives and achievement, and it is time that we are welcome in the space. All right, so here it is, man. You got these sodomites that's just out here parading, doing all types of blasphemy, debauchery, and so forth, man. All right. Got some more articles here. Close out these ads real quick. All right. This one's titled The 4.9 Earthquake Rattles Los Angeles with Epicenter Near Bar Store. All right. More earthquakes happening. All right. This is a 4.9 magnitude earthquake. All right. That happened in California. All right, it says this earthquake occurred at a depth of nearly 5 miles. As per the USGS, the magnitude was revised down from an initial report of 5.1. Additionally, the USGS reported quakes of 3.5 and 2.7 magnitude in the minutes following the initial earthquake. All right, so we're seeing earthquakes happening, all right, in California. And there was another one also. 1 second while I close out these ads. Right, another earthquake, right? You had that one in California, which was double check, a 4.9. And then you had this one in Texas, all right? And it says Texas has been rattled by over 60 quakes with up to 5.1 magnitude in 7 days. All right. So they have a 5.1 and a 4.9. Let me double check, kind of 4.9 earthquake. All right. And it says single county has reported more than 60 earthquakes in the last week, sparking a state of emergency to be declared. So in a week, they getting hit with 60 earthquakes, man. All right. That is not a a common thing to see, man. All right. 60 earthquakes back to back in a week, man. All right. So here it is. We have earthquakes in diverse places. Different states getting hit with earthquakes, man. This is just, a couple out of, mind you, many other places that get hit with earthquakes and these quote unquote natural disasters. You have this satanic symbolism rituals that's going on at the Olympics. All right. You have these sodomites being paraded and pushed. All right. And also, one thing I noticed too, Lil Wayne this video and get struck down because whenever you touch on these subjects, they'll try to strike you down. But one thing I noticed too was in the midst of them, of those sodomites, right, when they were doing that Last Supper type of just of debauchery, you could say, right, there was a child in the midst of them, man, dressed up too, man, going to show you how they're, trying to push out that PDF file type of things, man. All right, showing you where these devils is moving, man. All right, so this was getting pushed and promoted, right, throughout the whole four corners of the world, man. Right, because the Olympics is a grand stage. It's a major stage. All nations, all eyes is on that, man. They're pushing this debauchery out, man. All right, and don't forget also these earthquakes that's happening. Texas getting hit with 60 quakes, man. All right. This is the state of the world. This is what's happening throughout the four corners of the world. And also, don't forget, what's going on in the Middle East, all right, with the wars, the rumors of wars, all right, with China and Russia and so forth, man. Okay. These signs, these things happening on the planet Earth are signs to let us know the times that we are in, and signs to let us know that we are inching closer and closer to the end, closer and closer to the return of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, all right, and closer to the kingdom. All right. So seeing all these signs, all these things happens is actually a good sign for us, because that's letting us know that we're moving closer and closer to the kingdom. All right. And it's a bad sign, all right, for these heathen, because that's showing them that their kingdom is falling, man. All right. But nevertheless, all right, these are the times that we are in. It's obvious that we are in the final days. It's obvious that we are at the end. It's obvious that we are in the last days, man. All right. And those that can't see, or those that deny it, hey, that's on you, because when shit hits the fan and all hell breaks loose, man, all right, you were warned. All right. Because the prophecy, how about Shema Shiloh, when we are those men, are on the highways and hedges throughout all four corners of the world in various major cities, man. All right. Prophesying the downfall in this place, man. All right. And don't forget, on YouTube also, yeah, brothers uploading videos daily on the YouTube, man. Warning, blowing those spiritual trumpets, letting our people know who they are, trying to fish for the elect. All right. Telling the people of the soon and soon to come destruction to Babylon, America, man. Right? All this wickedness, especially, this debauchery here, man. Right? The Lord sees all this, man. The Lord sees all this. The Lord's fed up with this place, man. All right. And there was even, talks of after that whole Olympic ceremony went down. All right. They said there was a blackout that happened in Paris. All right, shortly after, man. Right, throughout the whole city, there was a complete blackout, man. And we remember, I believe it was a year or two ago in Brazil, right? They had like a parade, all right, and they were just mocking the Most High. And ultimately, what happened? The Lord put a flood through that place, and a lot of people were put to death. A lot of people were injured. A lot of people became homeless because their homes were just flooded and destroyed, man. All right. So, hey, last thing people want to do is offend the Most High. But, hey, these sodomites don't care. So, ultimately, hey, there's a judgment to come, man. All right. Don't be surprised if a major catastrophic event happens during this Paris Olympic charade, man. All right. Lord willing, it does, man. All right, because this place is wicked, man. All they do is promote wickedness and mock the Most High, man. All right. Well, let's jump into some of these scriptures, though. That's a lot, yeah. This is Galatians, the 6th chapter, verse 7, and reads, "Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap," man. All right? So, hey, the Lord gonna judge, all right, these wicked people that try to make a mockery of the Lord, man. All right? All right, there's a judgment to come for them, man. All right. Like I was saying earlier, look what happened in Brazil. Look at, times of, people that try to mock the Most High, and what happens to them, man. All right. There's even a clip of this guy, that was driving, and I believe he was like an atheist. He was like, if God's real, lightning would strike right now. And what happened? That lightning struck. All right. He was like, well, that was a coincidence. Well, do it again. And I believe the lightning struck another time, man. All right. You know, the people on the planet Earth take the Lord as if he's a joke, man. Take the Lord not seriously, man. All right, everything's all fun and games, man. All right, you know, I made a lesson, I believe, like a couple of days ago, or like a lesson or two before this one. You know, it's all fun and games until the Lord cracks those clouds, man. All right, because when the Lord cracks those clouds, He's coming to handle business, man. All right, but the people that take the Lord as a joke, hey, we gonna see who's a joke in that time when the Lord returns, man. And Lord willing, us that is laboring, believing, and doing everything be found pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shai is a part number to be saved out of this place, man. And not on the receiving end of the Lord's wrath, man. All right, because hey, it's gonna get real out here. Because look at the state of the world, man. We can see the route, or I should say the direction that this place is going, man. All right. It's hard for me to try to imagine this place another 10, 25 years from now, man, because it's just getting worse and worse and worse. It's waxing worse and worse in this place, man. All right, I'm constantly getting vexed in this place, man. All right, this is Isaiah 3:9, and it reads, "They shew off their countenance, doth witness against them. They declare their sin at Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves," man. All right. That's what they're doing in this place. What did that Sodomite say? They said, we're not going nowhere, right? They declare their sin as Sodom. They're proud about it, man, right? That's why they got that whole, Lord willing, this place, this video doesn't get strike down. But that's why they got that whole, I'm not going to even say what it's called, but they got that month for them, man, you know? But hey, that's what they doing. Cause look, they had a whole charade in people's faces. They're like, "Yeah, we're here, this, that, and the third, and we're gonna mock the Lord," And also, then they got quotes like, "Yeah, we're not going anywhere," you know. Time and time again, that's what they do in this place, man. They push and promote these things down the throat of the masses, and the masses just eat it up, man. All right, this place is destroyed, man. This place is through. All right, like it tells us in Micah, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, man. This place is polluted." All right, that's why we need salvation. We need the Lord to return. We need the kingdom. We need to be delivered out of this wicked and abominable place, man. All right, this is Second Ezra, the 9th chapter. Starting at the top, it reads, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." All right. And, like I was showing in those two articles with the earthquake that happened in Texas and the earthquake that happened in California, the one that was 4.9, the other that was 5.1. And Texas got hit with 60 earthquakes in 1 week, man. All right. So, hey, we're seeing these things happen on the planet Earth. These are signs to let us know that, hey, we are inching closer and closer to the return of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, man. So us knowing that we are getting closer and closer to that return, that should put a fire on us even more and make us to want to seek the Lord even more than ever and make sure that we are well rooted. Make sure that we are doing everything to make our calling and election sure, doing everything to be found pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shai. Because right now we are in crunch time, man. We gotta lock in and make sure we are well rooted and doing everything to be found pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. This is 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, verse 13. All right, and it reads, "But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived." All right, and that's, what we're seeing happening in this place, man. All right, the wickedness is waxing worse and worse and worse, man. All right, this place is completely finished, completely defiled, completely polluted. All right, and that's why, Babylon has to get hit with those thermonuclear ICBM missiles, man. All right, those ICBMs, man, because this place is so far gone, lost, and destroyed, man. It's truly a cancer on the planet Earth. And what do they do with cancers? They hit it with radiation, man. All right, and that's how this place got to get cleansed, man. All right, but nevertheless, all right, this is just some current events, that's going on the planet Earth right now. You know, we're being watchmen, you know, of Yahweh Shema Shah, watchmen for Israel, all right, through spirit. And as we're seeing these things and staying up to date and, tapping in to what's going on throughout the four corners of the earth, we're truly seeing the state of the world, the course that the planet Earth is moving into, man. And we're seeing that we're inching closer and closer to, all right, the return of Yahweh Shai, and closer to, total anarchy and chaos in the streets, man. All right, so we have to make sure that we are well rooted, locked in spirit, and doing everything to be found pleasing inside of Yahweh Shem Shai. And Lord willing, we are a part of that number to be saved out of this place. All right, but with that being said, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kwakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to those elect that is out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening on to His truth with our sincerity. Until next time, Shalom. In the ball, Kwame Sharala, Shalom.